Alright guys, welcome back to some more Minecraft. This time, today is now Tuesday, not Monday, so I'm able to get the free wooden planks if I wish, or not wooden planks, wood, but I'm going to be making them into wooden planks. So yeah, so let's just go to second island. So we may get a little bit more lag because I still got the videos I did yesterday to do. Yes, I'm keeping my part of the bargain, which is what I said in the other videos, is that I'm going to try and what did I say? Oh yeah, to try and keep them keep more videos, that way though on the weekends I at least have something to put up instead of you guys just waiting until a weekday. So I'm trying to I wasn't able to do it this weekend because I didn't have enough time to put them into videos and at least upload them. So I kind of had a bad problem with that. So Buckers101 says he might be here for the 100th special, if I say it. So yeah, I'll see how many videos this is, and then if this at least reaches over 100, don't worry, the next video will be the last. So it's as if at least we hit 100, then I will change the series to an end. But we will be continuing with a 1.7.4 actual map instead of just using this world, which is actually a 1.6. Yes, a 1.6 map. So we won't be using this one anymore. We'll be using a different one. So hopefully we'll be able to get that done and out of the way. And it's not a surprise. It's not what I wanted. I don't know why I put it under surprise. I guess I don't know. So one thing's for sure is definitely the new series that I'm going to start will be a survival kind of deal. I'm still kind of thinking about that, but I'm starting to think the more I think about it, the more I actually like the idea that if I die, I'll have to restart the entire map or the series is done. I'm thinking that would be a really interesting thing. I know a lot of people probably get annoyed by it, but it's to limit the amount of deaths that I get to do, and plus it gives me a challenge too. Because normal Minecraft obviously isn't a challenge anymore, so obviously I gotta try and make it at least make it sound more interesting. Because right now you guys are probably tired of me talking about what I used to do and all that. So I'm gonna try and do my best. That's all I'm trying to do, is do my best to try and at least get stuff out there, because I've been distracted way too much lately. So it's getting kind of hard too. There was mobs around here too, and I'm trying to figure out if they're still here or they just left. They left. That would be great. Just gonna try and cut down all this dirt. I was talking to Corey yesterday, talking about if there was a way to record tablet games. He said there are, but there's not a lot of them, so, and it's not really a dedicated console to at least record on. So a lot of people didn't actually make a screen recorder, and I'm like, that's a shame. But I've seen some. It's just not it's not like a PC and the PlayStation and all that where people actually want to, because it's actually a good dedicated console. A tablet's not technically a console, but the one I have is slightly a PC, so it's pretty cool. Okay, freaking sticks, get there. So the fun fact that I actually have been doing a lot of is trying to get Camtasia to work with me for the next Yuri's Revenge video, because just in case you guys forgot, I did a video, I think, near the beginning of September, I think it was near the end or beginning of September, where I actually played where I actually played. Sorry, I'm losing my train of thought because I'm trying to think of something else. I think it was near there. I did the how to use Korea almost like effectively. I think that was near the beginning of September. Yeah, either that or beginning of October. I think I started it. I don't know. I don't remember. I'll have to look that up later. But I'm trying to figure out why Camtasia is being a douche and not actually letting me do what I want to do with the series. So I'll try and figure out how to get Camtasia to like this, like try and edit it so that it's actually perfect, or at least record it. I don't care about editing it all that much, because there's not really too much to edit from it. So it's not too much to edit from it. Especially since Yuri's Revenge is pretty much a simple game to play if you're a person who really likes strategy games, like me. I like this. I like series that use strategy more than just spray and pray and hopefully you get something. And I'm not usually particularly liking those games. I like something that uses my head and use in different ways, so that though I can at least get this level done. I like those particular kind of games, but a lot of the times the games don't really go to where I like it, so I usually just leave the game. Yuri's Revenge is one of those games that actually made me excited for that kind of genre, which is why I actually like to play it a lot. But since I play too much of it, I obviously know a lot of good strategies in it. So that's why I want to do a series about it, because I don't think many people actually did a series like that. How to use like Korea effectively, how to use Russia effectively, how to use Yuri effectively, and how you can use them in team play. Team play is usually kind of simple. Try and make sure you at least majority of the time in team play, it's usually you stay in majority of the time. It's usually like protect your base mainly, and then if you have enough attackers or defenders in many different cases, try and help your teammates out, increase their defense and all that. That's mainly how multiplayer usually works. Not too many people use it that way. Have I seen those types of people? Not a lot. You'll rarely see them now in multiplayer games where people are just scavengers. And do that, you'll rarely see them now. Did I see them in Yuri's Revenge? Yep. I have seen those types of people. Those were the only types of people that I could actually beat the majority of the time. Which was kind of funny, because here's usually my playstyle. I always go with Russia, not because I'm part of the Soviet Union or anything. I'm actually Canadian, so it's not because they have the best extra units you can get. Tesla tanks aren't usually that great, but I usually like to use them. And just in case, I'm going to check the mic, see if the mic's on. The mic is on. Sorry for that. The Tesla tanks aren't really that great. They're good against infantry and vehicles, but they're not the greatest against them. They do pretty high damage against them. So I can't really say too much bad things about the Tesla tank. I can really deal with Germany a lot. Not Germany in real life, I mean like Germany in the game. Because Germany in the game is kind of mean. They have tank destroyers. Now, if you don't know what tank destroyers do, they actually can rip through tanks pretty easily. So as soon as you think, oh, Tesla tanks sound pretty amazing, you gotta also think about tank destroyers. Now, the thing about tank destroyers is that they can go either way in Yuri's Revenge, which is kind of funny. Because tank destroyers are usually good against tanks. Tesla tanks are also great against these as well. So if you think about it, if a Tesla tank and a tank destroyer go at it, who's going to win? Now, this becomes the interesting question. What would happen? Well, depending on how many tank destroyers there are and how many Tesla tanks, but for the sake of argument, let's just say there's only one of each. One's on the blue team, the other one's on the red team. Or one's red and one's blue, because you can't really have teams that are red and blue. But let's just say what I said. And for the sake of the argument, let's say both of them are in the middle of the map and there's no other surrounding units like garrisoned GIs or conscripts or initiates or anything. Who would win? Now, Germany tanks, or the tank destroyers, have light armor, but have a very strong attack against vehicles. Tesla tanks have a weak attack to just structures, so do tank destroyers. Against vehicles, they're both pretty spot on, except for tank destroyers aren't really good against infantry units. Tesla tanks are. I think they instant kill them, or it's a two-hit. Do it or an instant kill. I would say instant kill, because most electric units usually instant kill in most games. I think in Nether 2 it also did that. If not, then oh well, I tried. But most units in the game are pretty straightforward and they're actually pretty straightforward in how to use them too. Tesla tanks, put them near the I think near the back is more effective than the front. But if you're guarding, let's say, prism tanks, now prism tanks are a whole different story, because prism tanks are actually great because they're what people now call them. They usually call them in multiplayer. We call them snipers. Now I know Great Britain in the game can also build snipers, but in this kind of argument, we usually use them as snipers. How do you use a tank as a sniper? Well, if you kind of think about the Prism tank has a different function than most other tanks. The Prism tank can attack from farther range than any other tank in the game. So it gets kind of great when you think about that. But how is it really greater than most other tanks? Well, if you really want to think about it, definitely the main part about it, in my opinion, that really speaks out to me is that I just lost my train of thought. But prism tanks are definitely pretty good as snipers, in my opinion. No, spawn on. That's where I want to go. Cause now we're gonna get glowstone. If you don't know where I put the Nether portal, I put it somewhere hidden. Not really too much hidden, but kind of hidden. It's hidden from mobs, as far as I know. So if you head over here, it's kind of hidden, kind of exposed. You head to this little place, which is what me, Corey, and Lucian call the squid farm. And holy crap, I hate this water texture so badly. Wish somebody would change it. Jeb? No, I'm joking. I'll get it. I guess in the next season I'll try and get a... what the heck? No! No! I think I'm not heading towards the portal. Okay, there we go. Towards the portal. I think I meant to... no. I didn't do it. Okay. So if you don't know... I think near the 50s area, those videos got kind of switched around. So it's still normal. I thought I changed it for the other world, but I guess I didn't. That's what I was kind of questioning. I'm gonna get some netherrack right now. Just look at this pickaxe with its efficiency of 2,000 billion. No, I'm joking. No, but I am trying to make a different Minecraft series. Oh my god, I'm having so much ideas. about what would happen if this certain enhancement went up to like 50. What would you get? That would be a nice series, eh? But the main problem is that the mod I generally use would be single player commands, because you can use slash enchant and you can enchant it a sword to any number. I think I got the Witherbane, so that's how that would work. But I would want to know, would you guys consider watching that just to see like how much it is? Because I definitely know at one point I had a level or a Fortune 50 pick. If you mine at least I think it was 10 or 8 diamond blocks or diamond ores, you get about 3 stacks of 64 diamond, and I just went ballistic out of that. I'm like, I want this up to 50 in game now, because it was really good. Crap. I could probably toughen it out. Okay, I did. I toughened it out. I haven't seen a ghast yet. Do I care? No, I love not seeing any ghasts. What I do hate is nether lag. The only reason why the nether really lags is because of this part where I shot. Because since if you look at water's entity frame levels, which are usually, if you compare them side by side, see how much different your frames are. Lava's usually pretty high in the frame count, so if you have a high-end computer, which this technically isn't, but it's the highest I have right now, you won't really get affected by lag from lava. But for the sake of argument, since I am, that means my computer's not really the best. But it's decent in a way. How could I get it down there without hurting the freaking glowstone? I'm gonna go down here and see how far I can go without getting burned. And we'll try and make a small, low platform over here. This is the slow, but the safest way ever, just to get glowstone. If you're in a predicament like me. I should bring a normal pickaxe, that way though I don't get the super duper fast. Okay, so I grabbed it a little bit. Thought I heard something. It's a ghast. But it's Hershey's. I'm joking. About here, but more so over this way. I'm gonna say over here. No, 2, 3. I'm gonna go 3 more. 3 more. Yep, good.